There are all kinds of different waves. Water waves, like in the ocean, or like when your brother does a cannonball in the pool. Sound waves, light waves, microwaves, etc. As these waves travel, they come in contact with different things. They crash into rocks, they bump into walls, they go around corners, they go through glass, and much more. As they interact with different materials, they behave in different ways. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Here are the different ways waves can interact with other materials. First one, reflection. Waves can reflect. When they come in contact with something, they can bounce off and head in a different direction. The law of reflection states that the angle of incidence equals the angle of reflection. Here's what that means. Here's the sun, and it gives off all these light waves. Here comes a light wave. It's about to bump into this mirror. Here is an imaginary line perpendicular to the mirror. We'll call that the normal line. The wave and the normal line form an angle. This angle is called the angle of incidence. The light wave bounces off the mirror, and the reflected wave also forms an angle with the normal line. That angle is called the angle of reflection. These two angles are exactly the same measurement, and that is the law of reflection. Okay, next we're going to talk about refraction. But first, let's talk about this word transmit. Transmit means going through objects. So waves can transmit, they can go through things. But when they go through an object, the speed at which they travel slows down a little, and so the wave bends. This is called refraction. And this is why when you put your pencil in a cup, because you know it's fun to put your pencil in a cup of water, it looks like this. Waves can diffract. Okay, that's the next one. We're going to talk about diffraction. This means that waves can bend around objects to continue traveling. Look at this sound wave diffracting around a wall. This is why you can hear someone coming from around the corner. Also, here's a water wave diffracting around the gap in this barrier. Okay, and the last thing we're going to talk about is absorption. Waves can absorb. We learned that waves carry energy from the last lesson. Well, certain materials absorb the energy when the wave hits it. Since the energy from the wave is transferred, the wave no longer has the energy to go on. Instead, the energy from that wave shifts to something else. This is why it's important to wear sunscreen, especially on a really sunny day. Without sunscreen, all the energy in a UV light wave will be absorbed into your skin, and that energy could damage your skin. Sunscreen attempts to prevent UV light waves, also known as UV rays, from absorbing into your skin by either reflecting it or absorbing it before it's absorbed by your skin. So it has a layer of absorption before actually getting to your skin. Watch this video to learn more about how sunscreen works. The link is in the Google Classroom. Well, those are the 4 major ways that waves can interact with matter: reflection, refraction, diffraction, and absorption. Okay, bye-bye for now.